What is up, everybody, and welcome back to some more Steins Gate linear bounded phonogram. When we left off, there was more than one Suzuha. 3 to be exact, currently existing in this world. Apparently other people can't see the other 2, but it's happening, in my mind at least.
なんでベータもオメガも岡部倫太郎のことをオカリンおじさんなんて呼ぶの？オメガじゃなくて、私はスズハだから。
And Maid Suzuha won't agree with what we call her. She just keeps yelling that she's just a regular Suzuha, even though I'm obviously the regular Suzuha since people can't see you and they can see me. But whatever. Omega wouldn't concede that point no matter what.
オカリンおじさんはオカリンおじさんだよ。
Okay, that's weird. You're in the same exact pose. Don't do that. I don't like that.
オカリンおじさんはオカリンおじさんだね。岡部倫太郎だけどな。
This was probably due to a difference in the environments we grew up in. In their world lines, Okabe Rintaro didn't die in 2025 and was probably alive and well.
で、岡部倫太郎に話せばどうにかなるの？
Oh yeah. We don't... Okabe dies. Only in some of the world lines though. I forgot about that. It's like a convergence thing too. Like Okabe couldn't die until he was 2025 and he went into that coma that one time. You guys remember that, right? That was crazy. Or something. He was like... He faked his death or something. And then he woke back up and then he... Was that the real end? Was that the true end where he like faked his death and was just in that room that whole time and then... I can't remember. It's been so long, guys. It's been so long. I can't even remember how long it's been. It's been so long.
それは私には判断できないけど、君は彼のことを仲間と思ってるように感じたから。それとも私の思い違いだったかな。間違ってないけど。
Because we were friends was another reason why I couldn't tell him. I had tried messaging Okabe Rintaro as John Titer. I had also debated with him on that channel. But I always kept the fact that I was John Titer a secret. Yeah, he just was like, whoa, isn't that Daru? Or isn't that your dad? And then she's like, that's not possible because I am that guy. But she didn't say that to Okabe, of course. Even now, I couldn't tell him. It wasn't good if you interfered too much with the past. I decided to stop over in 2010, so there was a possibility that the world line had changed. And besides, more than that, I was afraid that Okabe Rintaro would change the way he looked at me. Nah, he'd see the same. I don't think there's anything to worry about. You know, it's Okabe we're talking about here. He's not very judgmental of people. I was afraid he would look at me differently. That was the reason why I couldn't confide in Okabe Rintaro. It wasn't that he wouldn't be helpful, it was because he might treat me as a different person. Why would he treat you as a different person?
どうかした？岡部倫太郎。
Yeah, I also say that. What's the up? What's the up, my dude? When he first came over, I didn't notice that it was him. It was like he was a completely different person. What?
手がどうかした？もしかしてまだ酔っ払ってるの？
Okabe doesn't drink, he just drinks Dr. Pepper. He had been a little strange yesterday, but today he was even worse. Surely there was limits to how strange he would act, even if he were drunk. Yeah, my hand's fine. Nothing happened to my hand.
無事だよ。
Well, I had no idea what he was talking about. After giving him a serious response, I raised both my hands and showed
なん
him.
かちょっと暗くない？
I asked him because I was worried. He seemed completely blank.
そうか。まだ怪我する時間ではなかったな。
どうしたの？怪我する時間とかどういうこと？
I don't even remember this. Did we experience this world line? I don't know. I can't remember, guys. It's been so long.
お前のタイムマシンが壊れている。
It was then that Okabe Rintaro looked me directly in the eyes. Looking back at him, I noticed a dull light that I hadn't seen since before I had come to this age. There were the eyes with the same shade as my comrades in the resistance. The pain of losing a loved one. Moreover, the despair of realizing your own hopelessness. One or two people wouldn't make you like this. It was the shade of someone who had their heart trodden on countless times. Losing over again. Losing over again. I'm sure it's losing over and over again, I think, is what that's supposed to say. I don't know. Losing over again whilst drenching themselves in anger. I couldn't imagine this from the Okabe Rintaro from yesterday. He was clearly a different person from the one who had proudly announced that my dad was a John Titor from the internet. Yeah, your time machine. Come on, you think Okabe doesn't know everything? My words answered my own question. There was no way that those words would come from the Okabe Rintaro from yesterday, or earlier today. In other words, the person in front of me now wasn't the Okabe Rintaro from yesterday. He must have spent a long time between yesterday, this morning, and now. There are too many contradictions. That was my problem. By some method he had made it possible. How did he do it? There was but only one way. It had to be a time machine. Just as I, Amane Suzuha, had come from the future Okabe Rintaro, had also become a time traveler. He must have used a different time machine from mine. But that didn't mean all mysteries had been solved. Now he had become a completely different person. On the outside, he appeared to be the same as yesterday. I didn't know how much he's gone through until now, but surely there wasn't that many heart-wrenching incidents in such a peaceful age, right? Compared to the age that I came from, surely it would take at least several years to become that scared? Did I say scared? Who knows? The fact that he hadn't physically aged but had changed so much was also a mystery. He's obviously time traveled. Come on. It's not that hard to figure it out. I mean, you do it. Why can't he, you know? Oh wow. That explains why he hadn't aged. For such a short period of time, it was normal that he didn't look any different. But then now, his drastic change in personality was even more strange. Amane's like, whoa, we already have the time machine where I'm from. And he's like, that's from the future, you fool. Of course it's very innovative right now, the time leap machine. Okabe Rintaro's account of his story from the future was well beyond what I had been expecting. From using the time leap machine, Okabe Rintaro was able to remember what had happened in the future 2 days from now. It wasn't physically traveling through time, but rather it was recalling what had happened in the future. Which is weird, right? Because obviously Mayuri dying is always going to happen. That's convergence. We've already crossed that. But like, it isn't like a cheat, like really, other than knowing that Mayuri is going to die. Like, he can't, because things will change and things will be different, so the future isn't always the same, you know? I don't even know what I'm talking about. You know, like, what am I trying to get at? Be like, hey, you know, it doesn't really matter. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. What I'm saying is, just because he's, like, saw the future doesn't mean he knows what's all going to happen, but we already know that. I don't know why I'm even talking. Leaving the fine details aside, it could still be called time travel. But in that case, he was definitely a time traveler. In that case, I shouldn't be startled. What was surprising for me was the reason that Okabe Rintaro had returned today. Yep. Okabe Rintaro looked short of breath, but managed to say it clearly. That seems to be where we are. Like, all the time. How much of the first Steins Gate took place with... How much of that time frame was, like, out of the, like, 50 hours I spent playing that game, how much of it was, what's the right word I'm looking for? Dedicated. How much of it was dedicated to the Mayuri's death arc? How long was that? I feel like, sorry, I hit the mic. I hope you guys didn't hear that. I feel like I wasn't there for long, you know? I feel like it wasn't happening a lot. I feel like, yeah, she died like a lot of times. So it didn't feel like a super major thing from what I remember. But I guess that was everything, right? I mean, that was what the whole game was. Like us trying to figure out the convergence. And then of course we went down those different like routes and went with, you know, people and things changed that way. But it's interesting to think of how I didn't even think of Mayuri's, like, of course it was touched. I was like, you know, I was sad at the time, but I didn't think of it as that big part of the game. But I guess it was a huge part of the game, right? What, you know, what can I say? Bad memory. And then Okabe Rintaro recalled his experiences of all the times where he tried to save Shina Mayuri. But Shina Mayuri always died. It was an unavoidable future.
最初はセルンから逃げれば助かると思った。だがダメだった。それから何度もタイムリープマシンを使ってあらゆる行動を試した。だが13日の夜に必ずマイリは死んだ。その結果だけが
世界線の収束だよ。
そのことはもうお前に聞いた。お前にとっては起きなかった未来になってしまったが、俺はもう聞いたんだ。
そうでなくちゃ私のタイムマシンが壊れたなんて言葉は出てこないよね。
はあ、タイムマシンが壊れてるのを心配しないのか。
もう知ってる。それで昨日さ、君に相談した方がいいか悩んでたんだ。この時代で直せる人間がいるとしたら岡部倫太郎。
No, I feel like there's one person.
君たちくらいだからね。
It'd be Daru. It'd be your dad, the one who made the time machine, right? Why would it be Okabe Rintaro?
そのことなんだけど、アルファ。
Because I had been shocked by what Okabe Rintaro had said, I had almost forgotten about the two other me's who were still by my side.
私はタイムマシンについての基礎的な講習はほぼ一通り受けている。もちろん修理の方法についても。
Oh wow. So why don't you just do that real quick?
だからこの時代の人間よりはあれを直せる可能性が高い。
Very true. That would make sense.
そんな大事なことなんで言ってくれなかったわけ?
As I raised my voice in surprise, Okabe Rintaro looked at me dubiously. It was understandable. From anyone else's perspective, it would seem completely strange.
どうしたバイト戦士？誰と話してる？
The devil and angel on my shoulders. Now I would have to explain the situation again.
今、私にはもう一人の自分が二人見えてるんだけどさ、その片方がタイムマシンを直せるかもしれないって言い出して。
このタイミングで冗談を言うとは思えんが、正直何を言ってるのかわからん。
だよね。とにかく今は詳しい話を聞いてみる。それで
I faced Beta.
本当に直せそうなの？実物を見てみないと確実なことは言えない。タイムマシンの状態は知ってる？ VGL が不安定でさ、ラジカンの屋上に出るはずがちょっとだけずれて壁にめり込んじゃったんだ。おかげであちこち破損もしちゃってるはず。雨に降られただけで故障しちゃったのもきっとそのせい。なるほど。私の父さんが作ったタイムマシンより性能は低そうだ。私のタイムマシンだって父さんが作ったんだって。未完成だけど。いずれにせよ雨が降ったことで故障したならそこまで深刻じゃないはず。そう信じたい。
Well, why would it break down just because of rain? That doesn't seem like something that should happen to something as futuristic as a time machine.
ただ VGL についてはブラックボックスの部分だからさ、私にも手が出せない。修理の方法も知らない。不安定なのと壊れてるのは違う。不安定と言っても屋上に出るはずが同じビルの壁にめり込んだ程度ならそれは誤差の範囲だよ。でももし壊れてたら
Unstable and still landing on the right
修理しようが
building?
ないから過去にも未来にも行けない。
That's weird. How do you get a black box?
未来？そう。
Oh, Nochi.
未来にも行ける。
What? Yours? Wait. Wait, I forgot about that. I forgot about, like, one of them not being able to do that?
それが何？
I was just surprised at what Beta had said. The time machine from her world was far more advanced than the one from mine. It could even travel into the future. It was completely different from mine, as mine could only travel into the
何に
past.
せよ、まずは見てみないと。うん。岡部倫太郎、私のタイムマシン、多分治るって。
I let him know that there was still hope. However,
そうか。
he didn't look very happy. I ended up thinking about how much time he had spent in a loop before arriving here
あ
today.
とは、父さんに会えたらよかったんだけど、そこまで望むのは贅沢かな。父さんがどうかした？ううん、なんでもない。
We immediately headed over to the time machine. Yeah, let's meet
ど
Daru.
う？治りそう？
This is a familiar scene. Man, this is a sad one. Wait, was it sad here? Or were we coming up with a name for something here? We were doing something. Maybe there was a sad scene here, but there was also like a kind of happy one as well. My memory is shot. It had been about 10 minutes since Beta had entered the cockpit. I couldn't help but feel impatient, so I tried calling out to her.
基本は同じみたいだね。ただ、私が知ってるのよりもさらに古い型っぽい。つまり、半日で直せる。はあ、よかった。
That's pretty quick. With those words, I fell to the floor as the energy drained from my body. Beta came to me and held out her
大丈
hand.
夫？
Taking Beta's hand, I felt my power return and stood back up.
ほっとしただけ。
That's weird. We consumed her energy. I could actually feel the grip of Beta's hand. It seems that they weren't actually just ghosts
そん
then.
なに直したかったのなら、言ってくれればよかったんだ。言わなかったかな。
I didn't really get what she meant. Maybe it was because a time machine was something different to her than what it was to me.
壊れてショックというのは聞いたけど、直したいとは言ってなかったはず。
Yeah? What? Yeah, maybe time machines aren't good in Suzuha's? Yeah, must be.
そうだっけ。そもそも私は君が何のためにこの時代に来てるのか知らなかったし、さっきオカリンおじさんと話してるのを聞くまではね。そっちとはかなり状況が違うってこと？そうだね。でもあまり詳しくは言わない方がいいかも。
Interesting.
なんで？オカリンおじさんには知られたくないこともあるから。リーディングシュタイナーだね。
That is true. Okabe Rintaro had a special ability. Whenever the world line shifted, he had the power to retain his memories even if the past was rewritten. For a regular person, knowledge of another world line wouldn't make sense, and they wouldn't be able to remember events from it. But Okabe Rintaro was different. Didn't we find out at some point in the game that everyone at least had a little bit of reading Steina? Because it took them some time, but Fadi started having flashbacks to the other world lines and stuff like that. I don't know. But Okabe Rintaro was different. There's a possibility that there were things Okabe Rintaro shouldn't know in both Beta's world and this world. Because it might not be limited to Beta's world
その
line.
能力のこともあるけどさ、私の世界ではオカリンおじさんは重要人物だからね。ほーん。
どうだ、直せそうか。
And speak of the devil, Okabe Rintaro came over. Standing next to him was Shina Mayori.
半日で直せるだろうって。
そうか。これで関門は一つ突破できたと思っていいんだな。
そのはず。
With this, Dad's plan, which had been derailed, would be put back on track. While it would take a few days longer than expected, it was probably fine.
大きいね。これって名前とかついてないの？
まゆり、今はそういうどうでもいい質問は自重しろ。
Yeah, why would it have a name? Time machine, that's its name.
鈴葉、手足が必要ならダルに頼んで手伝ってもらってくれ。
He's a genius.
ああ見えてあいつ手先は器用だからな。未来ガジェットの大半はあいつのお手製だ。
それは隠してた方が良かったんじゃないかな。
Why?
必要なパーツもダルに聞けばいい。秋葉のどこにどんなパーツが売ってるかダルなら大体知ってる。っていうかダルもここに呼びつけたはずなんだが、さてはこの暑さのせいでたるんでるな。
Very Daru-like.
時々思うんだけど、岡部倫太郎は未来ガジェット研究所でさ、何してんの？
We travel through time and solve the world's mysteries.
俺はアイデアマンといったところだ。
Oh, you meant what does Okabe do specifically? Oh.
実際の作業はあんまりしてないんだね。ねえねえ、それよりオカリン、大事なこと忘れてるよ。
Listen, Okabe can go through world lines and know what's going on, so he's very important.
大事なこと？
すずさんのお父さんは今はどこにいるの？
Well, I had gone to Great Plains to forget it. Mayori Shina had dug it up again. I could feel myself feeling sad
父
once
さんの
again.
ことはどうでもいいでしょ。どうでもよくないよ。それにタイムマシンを直すのにまだ半日あるんでしょ。だったらその間マユシーはすずさんのお父さんを探そうかなと。どう？
いや、しかし。
ああ、オカリンってばダメなんだよ。約束はね、ちゃんと守らなきゃ。この前約束したでしょ。すずさんのお父さんはみんなで探そうって。
Yeah, listen to Mayori. Look how adorable she is. A promise indeed. When they had the party, Okabe Rintaro had promised that to me.
そうだったな。
あのね、すずさんがここに来たのはね、使命とかもあるけど、やっぱりお父さんに会いたかったからかな。もしそうならマユシーは会わせてあげたいのです。
Aww, that's so sweet.
椎名まゆり、君っていい子だね。
Before I knew it, I felt like I was going to
その
cry.
通りだよ。この町に来れば会えると思ったの。父さんはさ、2010年に秋葉原にいたことは分かってるんだ。
本当にいるのか？
いるよ。失礼だな。この時代ならきっとまだ若くてかっこいいね。
I don't know if I'd say cool. And of course, how else would Suzuha be born, Okabe?
名前はバレルタイターだったか？
うん、そう。
Does she not know her dad's real
外
name?
国人さん？うんうん。多分日本人。バレルタイターはレジスタンス時代のコードネーム。父さんの本名はさ、私知らないんだ。
Wow. What a coincidence that you don't know his real name. How great that is to finding him. That really helps.
実の娘なのにね。
Oh, I'm sorry, Suzuha. I realized that I was really about to cry, so I tried to force a smile. Since it was forced, I guess it probably just looked like a bitter smile.
教えてくれなかったし、聞かせてもらう前に死んじゃったから。
Oh.
アマネっていう名は偽名か？
違う違う。母さんのせいだよ。
Yep. We've already met her, though. In this game, at least.
じゃあ、
Right?
そっちから追うのも無理そうだな。
I know we met her in Zero too, guys. At that moment, the door opened and a familiar chubby figure showed up, covered in sweat.
なんでエレベ
ベーター動いてない。このクソ暑い中、エアコンも効いてないビル内を階段で8階まで登らせるとか、殺す気か。
I'm sorry, daughter.
ん？あれ、みんな暗い顔してどうしたん？
ダル、遅いぞ。
遅いも何も無理やり呼びつけたんだからさ。来てくれてありがとうの一言くらいあってもいいと思うわけだが。
Well, Okabe Rintaro and Hashira Itaru were going back and forth like a comedy duo. I was the only one who heard a surprise voice.
父さんだ。若い。
Okay, so that's how we figure out on this world line from Omega Suzuha. How nice. That was nice and quick. How helpful she is. I couldn't believe my own ears after hearing what Omega had said. Well, if everything was normal, I probably wouldn't hear voices in the first place, but now wasn't time to be concerned with that.
父さん？今、父さんって言った？うん。そこにいるのが私の父さんだよ。
Yep, daughter. Daughter's your dad. You look a lot more like your mom. Omega Suzuha pointed at Hashira Itaru, who had just arrived. No matter how many times I rubbed my eyes, it was still Hashira Itaru.
本当に？
どうしたバイト選手？熱でやられたか？
すずさん、顔が引きつってるけど大丈夫？ちょっと待って。今、衝撃告白をあっさりとされてさ、どうしたらいいか混乱してるところだから。
Okay, so a scene similar to this, I remember us talking about her dad when we were here. A scene similar to this happened in the real game, but it's been so long, and I keep saying that, and I'm sorry, guys. I just try and have it correlates with the real game, so I'm just bringing it back to it. I just don't remember exactly. Sorry, big yawn. How this part went. I thought Okabe, or she like figured it out like that. Did she figure it out like that? I can't remember, guys. Dang.
あれ？でも私の父さんはそこの人だけどさ、アルファの父さんは違う人なのかな？
That's the problem, we don't know.
私の世界線でも橋田至が父さんだけど。
Why didn't you tell us, Beta?
じゃあきっとこの世界線でもそうなんだろうね。
How do you two know and I don't know? Isn't that a little weird? I was supposed to be searching for my dad. I had instead already found him. Now I understand why I couldn't find him at the offline meet up, I say.
あまねし。
あ、うん、大丈夫。
ならいいんだけど、顔が真っ赤だお。
I was happy that Hashira Itaru was worried. The reason my face was red because I had mixed feelings.
僕は何をすればいいわけ？
タイムマシンを修理してくれ。
無理に決まってるだろ、ジョーコ。僕たち電話レンジすらまともに動かせないでいたのだぜ。そんな僕がタイムマシンを修理？
Maybe it's not
で
impossible.
きるわけないって。
You got this, daughter. You can do anything. I believe in you.
技術的なことは別の世界線の私が詳しいからさ、フォローできる。
別の世界線のアマネシ？
Yeah, this definitely didn't happen in the regular game. While Hashida Itaru was questioning me, Beta had already started checking the time machine. Because of this, sounds were already coming from the time machine.
おお、ポルターガイストってのこれ。
Okay, so she's doing stuff in there, but they can't see her?
もう一人の私が調べてくれてるだけだから安心していいよ。
So they can actually check stuff out. And they can touch stuff. But we can't see them, but we can hear them hit things and move
つまり
things.
幽霊タンが直してくれるので、僕の出番はなしということですね。では帰ります。暑いので帰ります。
No, Daru.
待ってくれ、ダル。
だから幽霊タンが。
お前も手伝ってほしい。
いや、必要ねえし。僕暑いの苦手だし、雑用ならオカリンが手伝えばいいっしょ。いや、マジで。
Yeah, but you're better at this kind of stuff, Daru.
いや、そうだが。 お前はタイムマシンに興味がないのか？
そりゃあるけど、何もこんな暑い中で作業せんでも、夜になって涼しくなったら見学させてもらうってことでよの。
How lazy.
じゃあ雑用はいい。ただ買い出しには行ってほしいんだ。壊れた部品の代用パーツを買ってこられるのは
もう少し涼しくなってからじゃダメなん？
What, you're gonna like wait a month?
今帰らせたらお前が夜まで来ない、そんな気がする。そんな時間はないんだ。鈴葉、必要な部品は分かりそうか？
Oh yeah. It cools down at night. I forgot about it. Sorry guys. I live in Florida and it doesn't cool down at night here. So I was like, I thought he might have to wait time, but he just has to wait throughout the day, and the day gets cooler. Okay, that makes sense.
今調べてる。
I called once again to Beta, who was in the time machine.
わかりそう？雷により3箇所。必要な部品は？メモを書くから筆記用具貸して。
This is gonna be spooky. A notepad's gonna be floating in a pen. Beta took a notepad and wrote up a list.
おお、すげえ。マジ幽霊たん仕事早い。
I held out the list to Hashida Itaru.
これなんだけど、この時代で手に入るかな？
うん、これくらいなら楽勝っしょ。つうかよく行く店で売ってるのばっかだし。
Wow. I wonder what kind of stuff that is.
この部品のチョイス。これ作った人間はなかなかセンスがいいかもしれんね。
It's because it's you, Daru. You're the one who made these decisions. He's gonna be like, ooh, an anime girl. I like this. I ended up chuckling. If Hashida Itaru was really my dad, then it was reasonable to think he had built the time machine from his favorite parts.
じゃなくて、アルファ。
I was thinking, Beta suddenly called my
部
name.
品だけ調達してもらえば、あとは私が直すからさ。君はみんなと交流してていいよ。
Thank you, but I should at least be here to help, right?
全部君に押し付けるなんてできないよ。そんなに人数いても作業できないし。
I feel bad
それ
though.
はそうだけど。
You've never had that. I mean, from the looks of it, you look like you were from the World War III timeline, so it doesn't look like you were able to, you know, have fun growing up. So, oh, this is sad.
それに、これは父さんに聞こえないから言うけど、このタイムマシンには過去に行く機能しかない。
Yeah. I couldn't respond, but Beta probably understood exactly what my silence
だっ
meant.
たら、君がいられる時間もそう長くはないってことでしょ。それを知っちゃったらさ、この時代での残り短い時間を作業で潰せとは、私にはちょっと言えないな。
Oh.
うん。君は明日の旅立ちの前までに父さんたちと交流した方がいいよ。
I had planned to remain silent if nobody noticed, but Beta had known exactly what the situation was more than anybody else. There was no way she wouldn't realize.
それにオメガではなく、鈴葉がいると作業の邪魔でしかないし。
But Beta was being positive and she was teasing Omega a little.
なにそれ？なんで私なの？アルファだって似たようなもんだと思うんだけど。
The same, huh? I guess she was right. Anyway, I decided that I'd let myself be spoiled by Beta's kindness. Oh, we're gonna have fun. It's gonna be a good time and we're gonna enjoy ourselves. I had finally found my dad, but I hadn't managed to say anything. Thanks to Beta, I ended up going shopping with him, just the two of us. Well, Omega was also with us, so there were actually 3 of us.
悪かったね、橋田至。買い出しなんて付き合わせて。
It's like, it's okay, anything for my daughter.
いやあ、天音氏が一緒なら文句はないけどさ、なんかオカリンに命令されるのが納得いかねえっつうかなんつうか。
I feel you, man, I feel you.
お、これだ。おやじさん、そこのそれ3つちょうだい。
Hashida Ito was to me someone who just sat at the lab in front of the computer. Or something unnatural seeing him like this outside his normal environment.
父さん、服装はダサいけど、なんかかっこいいよね。え、そうかな。
Oh, he's just wearing a t-shirt. Is his clothes that lame?
さっきまではオカリンおじさんに文句ばっか言ってていまいちだったけど、今はキビキビしてるじゃん。それはそうだね。
He did seem experienced at shopping for parts. Without hesitating at all, he bought what he needed and wasn't lost at all. I guess you could call that being cool.
何どうしたん？
なんでもないなんでもない。
今日の天音氏、なんでもないっていうの多くね？
You know, just because there's, you know, it's a nothing kind of day.
そうだね。
そっか。もう一人幽霊たんが一緒なんだっけ？そっちはどんな幽霊なん？
The same. She's just me again.
ファッションチェ
Another
ック
me.
で厳しいメイド姿の幽霊かな。
Why would you say that to Daru?
メイド幽霊が常に一緒にいてくれるとか羨まけしからん。僕も欲しいくらいだお。
I mean, she kind of is following you around too.
つうか僕、そのメイド幽霊たんに酷評されてそう。
それが結構評価高いみたい。
え、そうなん？どの辺が？やっぱこの帽子のかぶり方とかその辺？
Yeah, that's it, Daru. Because you're posing with the hat. That's what did it.
そこはない。その体型で黄色はない。
なんか言ってるん？
She is.
男の人は外見じゃないって。
それって褒め言葉なん？
多分。
ならいいんだけど。よし。これで幽霊たんその1のリストにあるものは全部ゲットしたお。
I like how Daru's just like cool with this. He's like, yeah. Whatever. A ghost wanted me to get stuff. Why not?
も
もともと数ないし、行きつけの店で揃っちゃったし。これをラジカンまで持っていけばミッションコンプリート。楽勝だお。
Yeah, look at that. Wow. Wasn't too bad. We solved everything in a matter of minutes.
あ、いや。一番の難関はラジカンの階段を登ることですった。
Poor Daru.
持っていくのは私がするよ。君のその鍛えてない体じゃ階段登るの結構
きついのはきついのだが、僕タイムマシンのこと知っておかないといけない気がするからさ。持って戻って幽霊たんと作業するよ。
There you go, Daru. Finally getting up off your lazy butt.
だから天音氏はバイトに戻るなり父親探しを続けるなりするといいと思うお。
We already found him, though. He's kind of right. You're kind of right in front of me, Daru. Hearing Hashida Itaru refer my dad made me at a loss of
旅
words.
立つ前にお父さん見つかるといいね。
それなんだけど、私椎名真由里や岡部倫太郎に謝らない。
え？
父さん見つかったんだ。
え？そうなん？いつ？
A few minutes ago? I mean, well, we met you before that, but...
幽霊たちって別の世界の私だって話はしたよね。
うん。
別の世界では父さん普通に生きてるみたいでさ。だから名前も顔も幽霊たちは知ってたんだ。
そっか。じゃあオカリンたちには僕から連絡しておくお。
うん。
じゃあ今からお父さんに会いに行くん？その人の名前なんつうの？
You actually know
僕
him...
の知ってる人？
You actually know him really well, Daru. Surprisingly well. Wait, I got a message. One second. Shina Mayori. Suzuha-san! Just you wait, cause Mayushi is gonna find your dad. Okarin promised to help, and so will I. For the time being, I've made a poster. I'm gonna make lots of copies. Replied Dad. Oh, sorry, you don't need to go to all that effort, Shina Mayori. It doesn't matter that much. Aww. But it does! That's what friends do! You guys could read that, right? You guys could see everything that was on the phone, right? Just making sure. Sometimes it doesn't record that, I don't know why.
父さんの名前は橋田至。
Yes! She said it!
橋田至。なんかよく聞く名前じゃね？むしろ聞き飽きた名前っつうか。それ僕じゃね？
そうらしいよ。
That's the face you want your dad to make when he figures out that you're his daughter.
つまりどういうことだってばよ。
Maybe this one's even better. Whoa, you sound like Naruto or something. Hashida Itaru was at a loss for words. It's understandable. Even when I found out, I had been startled. Even now, it still hadn't completely sunk in.
橋田至から見るとさ、私は未来の娘ってことかな。
それはつまり僕の未来の娘が天音師ってことかな。
はい。He was so confused that he just switched the order.
そういうこと。
It seems that he still hadn't completely grasped the situation. His face became blank. I guess he had just said it without thinking about it.
ということは天音師のお父さんが僕だってこと？
はい。
そう。
なるほど、わからん。
わかんない？
いや、わかるけどちょっと待って。
Yeah, for real, I know. Figure out that. I mean, of course you'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna be a dad. But, I mean, you wouldn't think to see your daughter from the future to come back. That'd be a lot. Saying so, Hashida Itaru became silent for a while. He wore a perplexed expression on his face. There was no way for me to guess what he was thinking.
知らない方が良かった。
Since I was anxious, those words just came out. Even I was surprised when I found out. That's why I understood why it was hard to say anything immediately.
私が娘だなんて迷惑だった。
Not at all. But him not saying anything was even scarier. Still, it's better than that I had finally found him. To be precise, he hadn't become my dad yet. Anyway, I wanted Hashida Itaru to say
ご
something.
めんなさい。こういう時どういう顔をすればいいかわからないの。あ、いや、ごめん。真面目に答えた方がいいよね。
What?
うん。
I guess.
驚きはしたけど、迷惑なんかじゃないよ。むしろ未来の娘がこんなに可愛いこと知って、僕、大勝利っつか。
Epic win. He didn't look very pleased. Maybe he was still confused?
それで一つ聞いてもいいかな。君のお母さんは可愛かった？ロリ顔で背が小さくてだけど巨乳っての希望。
No, daughter, she's not like that. I mean, she's cute, but not the other two things.
それは内緒にしとく。
内緒か。でもまだ見ぬ未来の妻がいると分かっただけで僕は生きる希望が見えたお。
So poetic.
そこは、期待してていいと思うよ。
Oh, definitely. She's a real looker, daughter. Don't worry.
そう言われては期待せざるを得ない。はあ、じゃあ僕はラジカンに戻る。
Oh, now it's awkward.
気をつけてね。
You guys aren't both going to... Oh, because she's got to work. No. Why aren't they both going together? Because the reason why she wasn't going is because she was trying to find her dad. That's why Dota didn't want her to go. But I saw Hashida Itaru off. Thought that his back was much larger than it was when we first met.
チース。
Interesting. I wonder why. Alright, I think that's where I'm ending this part. I don't know if this little segment's gonna end soon. Maybe, maybe not. Who can really say? Who can really say how much there is left? But I'm good at ending things before they should be ended, so that's fine by me. Alright, thanks guys for watching. Make sure to like if you enjoyed, subscribe for some more. Sorry the Steins gates are so far and few between. I'll try to make them come sooner. I just know, you know, people are raving about other things that are happening, like, but I still love Steins Gate. Man, it's you know, it's nice. It's nice to be in a visual novel. just you know, in moderation. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying this. You know, I'll do something with we'll do something about the anime soon. I don't know what I'm gonna do exactly, but I'll do something about it. I'm not gonna like watch it, but I'm not gonna watch it with you guys, but we'll do something about it. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. You guys maybe think of something. I don't know. All right, thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.